Caymanian tradition.
Let Cora keep my ground so clean.
The heart and soul of the Cayman people. Thank you for keeping the culture alive.
There's read the news every day. From East End to Georgetown, down into West Bay.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands.
Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by insurance agents Michael Webster and Denise Brown from Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in life and property insurance. Don't take chances with your family's future.
And now,
The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Here's your host, Sabrina Turner.
Good morning, Cayman, and once again we bring you another Radio Cayman's Business Buzz right here on Radio Cayman. I'm your host, Sabrina Turner, and this morning we have two segments. We're pleased to put the spotlight in our first segment on World Gym Cayman Islands. The Business Buzz is brought to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 until 9 a.m. and is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Give them a call, 949-6211, and we're also sponsored by Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome in studio with me Mr. Samuel Young, owner, managing director of World Gym Cayman Islands, as we learn more about the business and the services offered. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Now, Mr. Young, please give us some details on World Gym Cayman Islands, pretty much the journey and the growth of the company over the years.
Okay, so World Gym Cayman Islands has been around for approximately, I would say 30 years. Initially, we kicked off our business where I was a customer at that point, in the opposite the Marquee location, which is ultimately turned into a roundabout now. Since we moved over to Queen's Court, we have 12,000 square feet of training space. We're the only World Gym in the world with an outdoor CrossFit area as well, which we call Muscle Beach.
What do you think has contributed to the success of the company over these years?
I think teamwork, valuing constant perspective on the customer's experience and the actual facility.
Skeptical about joining a gym because you don't fit what is being advertised.
That's actually a fair question. I actually first, getting into the ownership position, I went away to a World Gym convention, and I found it was a theme throughout with tens of owners around the world from World Gym. Intimidation is a real thing. And in my opinion, I think people feel that way in the beginning phases or when they're debating if they should join a club or not. I think you should focus more on the end result and the benefits of it. It's not a competition. And one thing that's helped me when I was just starting off, and my dad helped me with this, he said, Rome wasn't built in one day. And he also told me that everybody has a starting point. So even those same images that you see, the chisel guy, the chisel girl, they had a starting point as well, just like you. So the real measurement is, if you want to measure yourself against them, you have to look at the timeline.
Instead of just assuming that you get there overnight.
Right. Now, don't focus on the end result or the final product. It's a journey.
Now, how can persons become members? What does it take?
Okay, so you can find out details on our short-term memberships on our website, worldgym.com. You can phone in as well. You can also sign up. The only way to really sign up to World Gym to get an active membership is to come to our front desk. You make a subscription, whether long-term or short-term, and we'll issue your key cards. There's also an element where we have corporates, and in some cases, it's all case by case. Some corporates will actually acquire vouchers and issue them internally as well. So you can speak to your HR.
Now, does World Gym offer any trial memberships for potential members to check out the gym before they decide, I want to be a part of this environment?
Yeah, we do. We have a try before you buy policy throughout the entire calendar year. You can get a free 7-day pass at World Gym as long as you're open. It could be our current operating hours are 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday, weekends and public holidays, 8 to 6. Just bring a local's driver's license or work permit stamp in your passport, as it is exclusive to residents. You can enjoy a free 7-day pass.
Okay, excellent. What about the pay-as-you-go? For those persons who I want to be able to use your facilities, but not almost feeling like I bought a 30-day membership and only used 3 days out of the entire month. Is that option available?
Yeah, I think we have a setup for that. I would say spearheading our punch cards. They can be serviced by more than one person at a time, but it's it has an expiration date. For instance, a 14-day pass of 6 months. So we have from my experience, I can tell you that there's a lot of people that come here throughout the year.
Yes.
Periodically in a systematic fashion. So they tend to enjoy that feature. So we do have that option.
Excellent. Tell us about what kind of atmosphere persons can expect at World Gym.
One thing that made me, and this is just life in general, when you go abroad, you kind of realize the values are the convenience and the joys of what you have at home. I went abroad and I didn't realize that people are so friendly here, and the gym I'm accustomed to, which is World Gym, if you need a spot, you can get one. I've gone to the gym for years by myself, since 17 years old, 18 years old, 19, 20, and I always got a spot if I ever needed one. You can expect a friendly environment, encouraging environment. I've been told by other customers, I came to World Gym, people are really working out here, people really see results. I lost 40 pounds working out in World Gym in a year. I think you can get you'll feel fueled to reach your goals, I think.
Whether someone is a weekend warrior or a pro athlete, what is the ultimate fitness amenities that you offer at World Gym?
Well, we have several offerings. As I mentioned earlier, we have the CrossFit Muscle Beach. All classes are included into your membership. No registration list. It's a variety of classes. So CrossFit, spinning, we have group power sessions, we have exclusive classes to World Gym called Vibes, like dance type classes, we have salsa classes. We have a variety of options. Just check out our website, worldgym.com. If you have a location on, it'll go there immediately. If you don't, you can just find Cayman Islands on there, and you can view our schedules.
Now, do you see membership or persons in attendance to the gym kind of shoot straight up to the top for New Year's, but it kind of dwindles down by Easter? Tell me, what are your trends? I mean, Batavanu is this week. Have you seen it again, just taking a spike, just trying to make sure you got the perfect body for the road?
I think there's definitely an algorithm when it comes to the new year. People make resolutions, and it's always, typically it's one of the resolutions to get fit, lose weight, gain muscle, whatever it is. So that first Q1 of the year is, filled with tons of subscriptions. And I think it's like that kind of standard throughout most established gyms. I can say people are training, and I know friends who have gone away to Jamaica recently. And they were hitting the gym extra hard, dieting, cutting down. So it's a part of the Caribbean culture here, yeah, for sure.
You're in tune to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. This is The Business Buzz, and I'm your host, Sabrina Turner, as we put the spotlight on our first guest this morning. Hearing more about World Gym Cayman Islands, and telling us more is Mr. Samuel Young, who's owner, managing director. Starting back in 1976, where it all began, right here in the Cayman Islands. Now, I'm curious to know more about your personal trainer services. Tell us a little bit on that.
So all trainers at World Gym are set up in an independent contractor basis, so they ultimately determine their own rates, but we can recommend to anybody who is interested in personal training services, who doesn't necessarily have a rapport with any of the trainers. One, they're all friendly. They're all qualified, and in my opinion, very seasoned. They have the depth of experience that you can enjoy. And they all do a free consultation. So I would say you can request a free consultation. That way, you've probably got a session under your belt and haven't paid for it yet.
Right. What is it like being a customer and now owner, managing director? That whole transition.
It's surreal. When it first started, it was surreal because World Gym is unique to me because my father introduced me to the gym, and when after 3 months I was ready to stop, And he said, you're going to keep going. And I saw results. And what happened was it bled into my academic life. It bled into my personal life. I became a harder worker, and I worked consistently all the way through throughout the calendar year. I got the job done by myself, and I feel like those lessons learned and that craft, the way how my character was crafted, started in the gym with my father, period.
So kudos goes out to Dad, and he's the one who's...
Thank you, Dad. I appreciate you. I love you for that. That was a good decision on your side, and you helped me stick to my goals. So, stemming from a customer for 14 years, I'm only 30. I've been to World Gym half my life. Like, this is a real journey. Becoming an owner at that point, I kind of already knew what I thought could be improved on from a customer's perspective. So, it wasn't difficult to find the answers. I already knew them, right? And I just caught the low-hanging fruit. And we just had our most successful year over the last fiscal year. So
excellent.
Yeah, I think it was a smooth transition.
As new blood coming in pretty much from the trenches, and here you are, managing director, you feel that has aided to the continued success and where you have vision for this organization in the future?
It takes a village. So it's not just me, right? It takes a village. You're only as good as your team. But yes, I think so. I think my heart is in the right place, and I feel very blessed to have World Gym. My first business venture ever is a passion project. To be honest with you, I thought it would be something that happened down the line, but I was fortunate enough to have it to be my first venture. So I think it's definitely being an owner but a customer prior is beneficial in a way.
You see it from both sides.
You see it from both sides, right? So, yeah. All
the nuisances you got as a customer, you kind of corrected those now as a managing director and owner. Right. What you would consider, this is questionable.
Yeah, if my experience is improved as a customer, then that means that my customers' experiences are improving.
Excellent.
So, yeah, I guess you said it right. Yeah.
You're in tune to the Business Buzz. We're going to take a break because you got to pay the bills. When we come back, more on World Gym Cayman Islands.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, sponsored by Cayman National Bank. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs. The Cayman Islands, he hath founded it upon the seas.
The Cayman Craft Market was created by Young Blood Production as an entrepreneurial initiative and was established with support of the Ministry of Tourism 5 years before it was placed under management of the Tourism Attraction Board. Originally opened at the Almond Tree Restaurant site in the year 2000 by then Leader of Government, the Honorable W. McKeever Bush. It was developed to provide an avenue for local artisans to showcase unique and native products. The Cayman Craft Market is now located on the waterfront at the historical site of the former Dr. Roy's homestead.
Radio Cayman's historical facts vignettes are proudly brought to you by Cayman National, with branches on all 3 Cayman Islands. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs.
Circle of Love Women's Ministry and DCFS would like to thank our gold sponsors for their support of the annual Child Month Breakfast on May 11, 2019. Smoothie King, Wallscape, Burger King, Rotary Sunrise, The Medical Specialist, Koshules, Crichton Properties, Bodden & Bodden Attorneys at Law, and R.C. Bodden. Thank you, gold sponsors, for empowering, impacting, and encouraging the future of the Cayman Islands. For more information on the Child Month Breakfast or to be a sponsor, contact Shanda Hunter at 922-3229.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? insurance, drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
And for 45 years, we have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
Support our port, support our tourism.
Did you know the procurement process for the cruise berth facility has gone above and beyond to make sure that we get this project right? Government commissioned some of the most respected companies in the world to carry out research on scientific studies, and their expertise and findings are being used to make the best decisions possible. Learn more and spread the word.
Support our port, support our tourism.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
In 1976, it all began here. The iconic celebrity fitness scene, the serious, no-nonsense workout, the commitment to always remain a true gym, not a resort, a place where fitness is an authentic passion, where you belong among friends, where everyone's a star and you find power to lift yourself to greatness. This is World Gym, the world-famous brand for seriously fun fitness. And telling us more about World Gym, I'm pleased to welcome in studio Mr. Samuel Young, owner, managing director. Tell us where your gym is located for those who are still stuck in La La Land trying to figure it out.
So we're on 7 Mile Beach, Queens Court, Snooze Lane.
And that's behind Thai Orchid.
Right, yeah, basically.
Gotta link it with food. You gotta link it with food.
Fidel Murphy's, yeah.
Now, can you share some information on the various strength machines at World Gym, Cayman Islands, and what they're used like? Again, some of these machines, you go there, you want to try a regime, you want to work, go out and work out, invest in your health, invest in your fitness. But then some of the machines look so complicated.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good question. We have circuit areas, and each circuit area has a short story at the top, a range of motion, and the exact target muscle that is working. So you already get a easy to read narrative on what each machine does. Mm-hmm. It's basically like Pictionary, really, and it's user friendly. And our circuit areas are designed for you to work your entire body. So, in a small space, so you don't have to wander all over 12,000 square feet to get a total body workout, or a specific leg workout or upper body workout. You can do that in a close quarters.
Now let's talk about what's trending now in the fitness exercise industry. What do you see is trending?
CrossFit has definitely blown up. I think it's gone into a multi-billion-dollar brand in a short space of time. So in terms of trending, I would say that. And you also have the classic bodybuilder, and I would say functional fitness. Functional fitness is a big thing, which is kind of like a offset of CrossFit. Like people do a lot of stability work. People are into stretching. So it's not necessarily like back in '76 when most people were trying to be bodybuilders and have that Arnold Schwarzenegger look. People are more into in Olympia, the physique category is super big, like it's ridiculous. So I would say functional fitness is something that's definitely booming in terms of what's trending.
Right. What's the importance of all of us investing in our health by way of proper nutrition and exercise?
I think your physical health is important. Exercise has a way of curing your mental health as well. We all have stresses on a day-to-day basis. It's a good way to, start your day. It's a good way to end your day as well. the biggest, I know this is business buzz. Some of the biggest, billionaires, they start their morning with a swim, 6 a.m. This is a fact. Richard Branson has said this. Yeah, so it's definitely an investment in I would say a two-prong approach.
Right.
Yeah, in your physical health, and also I think it's a way to reduce stress and to deal with life's challenges as well.
Because I'm quite sure you have challenges just operating your business, making sure you're always on top of your game, because you're not the only one in the business. How have you been able to manage that and remain on the top of your game? Because I'm quite sure there are certain standards with the brand World Gym that you have to maintain.
That's true. On an operational level, I think the communication is abundant. Every coach, every staff member, or I don't even like to say staff, to be honest, I prefer team member. Every team member, they can all message me at any point. We have group chats in specific categories. I'm in each and every single one of them. So the level and I have my phone on me all the time. So the level of intimacy is pretty high, I would say. So I'm always in the know on what's going on. I can make decisions remotely. So yeah, it's that intimacy, I would say, and that is facilitated by the communication that we have.
Like any profession, keeping your staff and yourself on the pulse button environment, and always being cognizant of new, let's say in this case, machines and different health and nutrition products. How are you able to keep on top of that? Do you go away for courses, shows?
Well, I tend to just pay attention to the market in general. Instagram is always showcasing itself, what's new, what's trending. And with the World Gym franchise, we have specific relationships with certain companies that make equipment, and I'm updated what's new. Speaking of new equipment, we actually have new equipment at the gym right now. We have new Precor bikes, and we have a new rowing machine. We have new benches on the way, so Precor as well. So, yeah.
How important is it for your brand and your organization to get the word out there? How important is advertising?
So that was because World Gym is so established. All the advertising and traction that needed to be built was established. I try to stay in line with brands that are unique to fitness. Like, for instance, we were the first fitness center of the CrossFit Games ever, really, in the Cayman Islands for 2019. So that was huge. Lots of eyeballs,
Excellent.
So a huge budget for that game. Lots of competitors, lots of spectators. So, and that was. I really wanted to sponsor the kids, and then it worked out to be a venture where World Gym could benefit from a marketing perspective.
Right.
We also have our own dedicated World Gym channel on C3 for first ever.
Ever.
Hate to be that type of guy, first ever. But yeah, it's the first gym that has its own dedicated channel. You can check us out on C3.
Nice.
It's a real thing. We have a 29-minute film up there. We have wanted to get the feel of World Gym, the offerings of World Gym, the atmosphere of World Gym captured and showcased, including our customers with testimonies in a tasteful fashion, high definition, nice music, and just that level of authenticity, which I think was captured successfully. So yeah, check us out on C3.
Nice.
Channel 9, I believe.
What can clients expect from World Gym in the future, since you're hitting your first?
Right.
You have so much first.
Right. I think my goal is to continuously improve the gym in a systematic fashion throughout the calendar year. It's never just a burst and decease. It's always incremental. Let's never stop evolving the gym, buying new equipment, introducing new classes, which has been executed. So that's never going to stop on my watch.
Okay.
We're going to always make sure customers have experience, keep fresh things happening, acquiring equipment, listen to customers. Despite having a great year, what do? We end up putting out a questionnaire. What do you guys want from us? What can we do better?
More.
Right? I recently stayed at a hotel. I thought the experience one of the best rooms top 2 best rooms I've ever stayed in my life. Customer service was excellent. And I get home and they're asking me, how was your experience? What can they do? What can we do better? So, we always have that connection and that cemented desire to progress. So I think you can expect that from World Gym.
During the break, you were saying that when you're working out at the gym now, people are seeing you working out, but your mind's someplace else, wondering what you can improve better. Do you ever shut down?
Yeah, my workouts have been shut down before. People come to me with questions and ideas, and and it's all coming from a good place. And you know what? I have never shut anybody down. I have welcomed the conversations about, yeah, sure. Can I talk to you outside? Yeah, sure. I'm on the treadmill, but okay, let's go. And I've gotten good suggestions from customers, even on the treadmill in my personal workout, or bench pressing, or doing tricep extensions. Like, customers will come to me and make suggestions. Also, I find as a business owner working out in the facility that I own and manage, you still get that dynamic because you're still a reference point for any questions or anything that needs to be done. So that happens. That's a reality. And I was told that by other business owners. Like, for instance, if you own a restaurant, you take your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband out to the restaurant, and you might not be able to enjoy the steak because you're looking at the environment, you're looking at the customer service. So that's something that that's something I've dealt with and continue to deal with. But I'm for the most part, I'm happy to be in this place. I'm very grateful. I don't get me wrong, I still get through my workouts, but yeah.
Right. Now, looking at the Cayman Islands and understanding health overall, this is globally, and the focus right now that is being placed on a healthier lifestyle. What advice would you give to someone who is aspiring to either come into the fitness industry or may have this dream of actually owning and operating their own gym?
Well, one, I would say, I know it sounds cliche, you have to believe in yourself, period. There's going to be moments where things might not look on the up and up. Just in general, so you have to believe in yourself. You have to have a level of perseverance. I would say understand and plan first. Understand all your costs. One, know your costs, because with every cost there should be an associated benefit. You have to do a cost to benefit analysis. But to truly understand your benefit, you have to truly determine your cost, like in depth. What is it going to cost me? Then you move forward from there. I would also say think about your location. Think about your offerings. Think about the free market and the unique things that you can find. I would say have patience and just try to learn from all the other clubs. I would say you're probably going to need some trainers on board as well, personal trainers. You can start off as a personal trainer and build a team as the customer base grows.
Yeah, that's it. What motivates you and inspires you to continue?
Just life. I'm 30. I changed my narrative at 29, and by 40, 50, I want to be doing things that I enjoy. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I also feel like I feel very rewarded in what I do on a day-to-day basis. People are getting fit. I've seen people come in, and they leave. You can see the endorphins when they leave, and that makes me feel good, to be honest.
Can you share with our listening audience your contact details, how persons can get additional information on World Gym?
Okay, so you can always phone our front desk. The number is 949-5132. You can also visit our website at worldgym.com. If you're interested in corporate memberships, where you can get heavier discounts based on the group rates, we have an A, B, and C structure. You can visit worldgymcorporatesales.com. If you have any inquiries and you'd like to send an email, you can email corporate@worldgym.ky.
Any special mentions or shout-outs to your team?
Shout out to the World Gym, staff at the front desk, Josiah, Julian. Shout out to Green Machine that manages the Barbell Cafe.
Delicious, by the way.
Yep.
I might skip the machines and go to the Green Machine.
Yeah, all the coaches over at CrossFit Muscle Beach, all the personal trainers, and all of our customers.
Mr. Young, it has been a pleasure speaking with you this morning, and thank you for allowing us here on Radio Cayman's Business Buzz to put the spotlight on World Gym Cayman Islands. We want to wish you continued success and keep up the great works.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies and Cayman Insurance Center. We'll take a break for the 8 o'clock news, sports, and weather update. And on the second segment, we put the spotlight on SIPA. Over to you, Susan.
Thank you, Sabrina. And studio time now by Price Right is $7.59.
Priced Right is Grand Cayman's warehouse shopping superstore, making your dollar go further with huge savings and no membership fees. Get more of the things you use every day at the right price. But it's not just grocery and health and beauty. Priced Right has a full range of products from office to automotive, patio furnishings to kitchen appliances, and even electronics. And since warehouse prices mean savings for you, everything is priced right at Priced Right, Grand Cayman's warehouse shopping superstore.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
The voice of the Cayman Islands.
89.9 FM in Grand Cayman and 93.9 FM in Cayman Brac and Little Cayman.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight.
Radio Cayman.
Access and information. Your community. News and information. Radio Cayman is your choice, your voice for today's biggest news. Radio Cayman.